the little boy accidentally pressed the emergency button on his watch. In the next second, Land, Sea and Air Forces all sounded the alarm. It turned out his father was the youngest PhD in New York. 7 years ago he was tasked with escorting controlled nuclear fusion back home. Before leaving, he gave his fiancée a special watch and told her if she was ever in danger, no matter when or where, pressing the button would bring the military to her side. He promised her too. Once the mission was done, he would return to marry her. But during the mission, he was chased by enemy forces and had to fly straight into a storm zone to escape. He survived, but lost all contact with the ground. His leaders believed he had died heroically and built a tomb in his honor. Meanwhile, the woman returned home, only to be forced by her father to marry a 60-year-old tycoon for profit. In despair, she raised a knife and declared she already had a man she loved and was carrying his child. If they pushed her, she would fight with her life. Her father flew into a rage and cast her out. 7 years passed. She raised the boy alone and passed the watch on to her son. At the same time, the man drifted for 7 days in the storm zone, finally breaking free, only to find 7 years had gone by. He immediately worried about her. His leaders were shocked at his return, and in their investigation, they discovered the woman's brother-in-law was also a nuclear fusion expert. They granted her family a $100 billion contract, but this sparked the jealousy of the tycoon. To gain power, he proposed marriage between their families. Her greedy stepmother agreed at once. After plotting with her father, they called the woman, ordering her to attend her father's birthday banquet. If she refused, they would throw her mother's ashes into a mass grave. She had no choice but to go. At the banquet, she arrived with her 2 children. Her sister lured her away on an excuse, then smugly told her her mother's ashes had already been dug up. The woman panicked, not realizing it was a trap. When she asked where the ashes were, her sister led her out of the banquet hall. At the same time, her sister's child suddenly fell ill. The 2 kids tried to get help, but were intercepted by the stepmother's men. Meanwhile, the man completed his mission and rushed toward the woman's home. All the top leaders were alerted as well, but by then the woman had been taken to a strange place. While she was distracted, the tycoon walked in. Only then did she realize everything was a setup. At that exact moment, her son pressed the emergency button on the watch. Sirens roared through the skies. Land, sea and air troops mobilized instantly. The man and the commanders all received the signal. Once they saw the identity of the boy, they gave the order, find the children within 3 minutes. At the critical moment, the man arrived. Without a word, he punished the tycoon. The tycoon panicked and claimed it was all a misunderstanding. But seeing the military commander personally guarding the man, everyone finally realized they had crossed the wrong line.